Bill Gates is a household name when it comes to talking about money, or computers. All of our lives we've only known Bill Gates to be the richest man in the world, or the founder of Microsoft. Despite being in the public eye for nearly 20-some years, there is a lot about this billionaire that you may not know. Buckle up for 10 things you didn't know about Bill Gates. Before we start the countdown, make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Comment when you have done it for a shout out in our next video. Number 1. He dropped out of college. Like many geniuses of our age, he is a college dropout. At the ripe age of 18, Gates was named a National Merit Scholar. Later that same year, he scored an impressive 1590 out of 1600 on his SAT and was accepted into Harvard. Throughout his 2 years at the Ivy League school, he never decided on a plan of study and spent most of his time with the school's computers, developing software. Despite his incredible intelligence, he did not graduate from Harvard. Instead, he decided to take a leave of absence for an unspecified amount of time to work on Microsoft. As the company began rising to success, he never returned, but stated multiple times that he could always go back to school if Microsoft failed him for some reason. Number 2. He's concerned for the future of superintelligence. With most of his life focused around and driven by software, it's a given that Gates has thoughts on the future. The popular forum platform Reddit often hosts AMAs or Ask Me Anything sessions, during which influential people invite Reddit users to ask them anything. One user asked what Gates' thoughts on superintelligence were, and he did not hold back from voicing his concerns. He sides with Elon Musk, another influencer in the information technology sector. He also thinks that first, the machines will do a lot of jobs for us and not be super intelligent. That should be something positive if we manage to do it well. He then went on to say a few words on his prediction of the future, stating that a few decades after that, though, the intelligence would be strong enough to be a concern. He agrees with Elon Musk and some others on this, and doesn't understand why some people are not concerned. Number 3. He isolates himself for a week to think. Years ago, Gates initiated an annual ritual of getting away for a week to be by himself, to just think. Now imagine, Gates, a small cabin, a stack of reading material, a pen, and a notepad. In the chaos of today's world, a genius mind can do so much. When you happen to have the loudest brain in the room, being around other people can be rather distracting. So, naturally, when your brain is working on solving some of the world's biggest problems, it is only a given to slow down and give it some time to work. Number 4. His aim to eradicate polio. He was told by researchers it would cost him $200 million to eradicate polio, so he gave them twice that much. Gates says one of the problems comes with running a foundation is that people will often tell you that they need whatever amount of money they think you'll say yes to. Because why not? You are a billionaire after all. This is an issue because it's not always the same as the actual number needed to tackle the issue. Once, when the Gates Foundation decided to get involved with the effort to make polio the second disease erased from the face of Earth, he felt like the scientists were holding back from asking him the amount they needed to make a real difference. So he doubled the amount they asked for, and went to see the project firsthand in person. In Nigeria, cases went from over 700 per year to incredibly fewer than 30 cases annually, all in less than a decade. In fact, as a representative for the Gates Foundation revealed, the country hasn't seen a single case in 3 years. Number 5. His first program was a TicTacToe game. He did not just jump straight into Microsoft. After his prep school raised enough money to buy a teletype Model 33 ASR terminal and spending some time on a General Electric computer, Gates' interest in programming sparked. His teachers understandably noticed and excused him from class to continue working on his ever-growing interest. The teletype model was then the first machine he wrote a complete computer program on. His program made it possible for computer users to play tic-tac-toe against the computer. The ability to get a computer to perform a specific task fascinated Gates, and he spent the rest of his time in school creating computer programs for his alma mater and other local area businesses. Unbeknownst to him, this would be the start of something huge. Number 6. He has been arrested twice. Like any normal delinquent, Gates was not shy of getting in trouble. He was in fact arrested twice. He was first arrested in 1975 in Albuquerque, New Mexico for speeding and driving without a license. But it was no doubt the second offense in December 1977 that is more famous. It also occurred in Albuquerque and was a result of a traffic violation. It was after this arrest that Gates' famous mugshot was taken. In it, he is wearing a bold floral shirt and is sporting a wide, proud smile. It is also suggested that the mugshot provided the silhouette for the Microsoft Outlook default profile picture we all see today. Number 7. he travels with books. Bill is so committed to keeping his knowledge and ability in check that he does not go anywhere without at least 10 to 15 books. One of his staff members is hired just to keep a bag full of books and refresh it every few weeks to make sure Gates has a constant supply of reading material. These aren't your everyday books either, no light reads. Gates reads deep, contemplating books like Fundamentals of Deep Learning and Quantum Mechanics and Algorithms. You know, the normal stuff you pull out when you have a few minutes between meetings. No big deal. Number 8. He is actually not the richest man in the world anymore. He is also the most humble. He has been in the Forbes list of world's wealthiest people since 1987. He was the richest man in the world until 2017. He was surpassed by Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos. With an estimated net worth of about $107.1 billion as of November 2019, Bill Gates is the second wealthiest person in the world, right behind Bezos. Despite being a man with an incredible amount of money, Bill has always shown his humbler side. He also realizes that too much of anything is no good, even money. This is why he implied in an interview that his children will inherit $10 million each, despite his net worth being billions, as he thinks all that money will be no good for them. What a champ. Number 9. His house is jaw-dropping. What else do you expect from a billionaire? Bill Gates, his wife Melinda, and their 3 children live in a 66,000 square foot beautiful property that overlooks Lake Washington. The property is an indigenous earth-sheltered mansion built into the side of a hill. It's designed in the Pacific Lodge style, merged with classic features as well as technologically forward features. The home boasts a private library with a domed roof and Oculus. It also features a 60-foot wide swimming pool, with an underwater music system and a server system throughout the entire estate. In addition, the home also caters a 2,500 square foot gym and a 1,000 square foot dining room. Staying true to his inner nerd, his house is often referred to as Xanadu 2.0, a Citizen Kane reference. The home features 7 guest rooms, 24 bathrooms, a 23-car garage, and a beach made out of imported sand from the Caribbean. Curious to see what it's like inside? One of the ways to do just that is if you can catch Gates when he's auctioning off home tours. Some tours have even been bought for as much as $35,000 apiece. Number 10. He is a dedicated philanthropist. Bill Gates, his wife Melinda, and his closest friend Warren Buffett are passionate and fully dedicated to philanthropy. Their will to return is so much that they together signed a giving pledge. This pledge states that each of them donates at least half of their wealth to charity over the course of time. The campaign itself is open for anyone who is wealthy enough to commit to it. By 2019, the giving pledge had 191 signatures from individuals and couples across 22 countries. Their commitments total over a massive $1 trillion. The next time you hear the name Bill Gates or he comes up in conversation, remember there is more to him than just being the creator of Microsoft. Gates is also a well-known philanthropist, an advocate for slowing down on developing artificial intelligence, and much more. If you wish to know more about his heroic acts of giving, there is a fascinating biography by Michael B. Beecraft on Gates, aptly titled Bill Gates, a Biography. Comment down below what you think about these facts of Bill Gates. If you find this video interesting, make sure to subscribe to our channel and tap on the bell icon so you never miss a video from us.